What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I promised myself I wasn't going to do this and that we were just going to leave bad enough alone. But here we are. So I'm going to say about 4 or 5 months ago, don't remember the exact date, we did a reaction and review to Let the Sin Begin by Psychosexual. It was my brother and I. It was bad. Like, honestly, it's one of the worst songs I've ever had to listen to all the way through, and it's saying a lot considering I get sent music that sounds like it was recorded on a Nokia. So, um, anyway, it was absolutely god awful and had no redeeming qualities about it. So, anyway, some time goes on, and I went to show the song to a friend of mine because he didn't believe that it was that bad, and I couldn't find it. And not only could I not find it, I couldn't find it anywhere. It was gone from every streaming platform. It was gone from all social media websites. Everything on their Facebook page was gone. Everything was gone. So I looked into it a little bit, and I found an article posted. I think it was Blabbermouth. I could be wrong. Said that I'm not going to sit here and read the article to you guys, but the gist of it was that they recorded this first album that they did. By the time they released it, they were already working on the second album, and the first album wasn't really what they wanted to do or what they wanted to be. So he went ahead and pulled everything. I mean, that's cool if that's the truth. That's cool and everything. I mean, Slipknot kind of did something similar with their first album with their original singer. You can't find that album anywhere except YouTube, I believe, because you can't find it on Spotify, you can't find it on Apple Music or any other music streaming platform. So, I mean, I get it to a degree, and I'm not saying that there's no validity to what he said, but I don't know. I think he just got bullied so hard that he finally took all his shit down. So he announced that he was releasing a new single called Devil from Hell at the end of the month of March. And here we are. And as much as I know I probably shouldn't, we're gonna watch it. Much like his channel before, the like and dislike ratio is hidden, so we don't know. It has 8,600 views as of this recording, which is, I mean, very low compared to the amount of views the other video had. I don't know. I haven't really heard anything at all about this new single. I mean, when the first single came out, it was all I was hearing about how terrible it was. When this single came out, I've heard nothing. So we're gonna do our due diligence and do our own research. And I should probably go put an insurance policy on my ears because I have a feeling that they're not going to work very well after this. But we're gonna do it anyway. I'm going to put a link in the description down below to the original video if you decide to punish yourselves in that way. And let's do it.
I was shot straight out of flames, here getting that fortune in vain. I have only one burning desire, to set this motherfucking world on fire. I'm a fucking devil from hell. I'm devil from hell. I'm devil from hell. I'm motherfucking devil from hell.
This really doesn't seem all that different at all from what I subjected myself to 6 months ago. I mean, I will say the beat was kind of cool. The riffs, that's cool and everything. Unfortunately, there's a steaming pile of shit being dumped on top of it that is kind of covering up anything good that could be perceived from this. If your vocalist sucks, or his tone sucks, or his flow sucks, I'm sorry, you just fucked your entire song. because 90% of the population is going to be listening to your vocalist, whether it is a he, she, they, whoever, whatever style it is they use. They're typically drawn most to the vocals. That's just the average person. Obviously, I'm a bass player. I'm drawn to the bass. Guitar players, they're drawn to guitar, but most people are going to go for your vocals, and this doesn't seem like an improvement on what we had to deal with Let the Sin Begin.
I am here to rule mankind. You'll be damn sure I'm gonna get mine. I've been through shit and still stand tall. I will fucking destroy you all. I'm a fucking devil from hell. A devil from hell. I'm a devil from hell. A motherfucking devil from hell.
Okay, whoa. What in the back Alabama bullshit am I listening to right now? I have to listen to this thing 5 times over for these edits, and I liked the first song better than this. Bill, why are... Just... There's so much to go... Where are devils from? Where are devils from? They're from hell. Why are you saying this 30 times? Stop it. This is bad. This is so bad. I'm still working on the edit, but I found out that if you play it back much faster, the song is actually better. Check it out.
I am here to rule mankind. You'll be damn sure I'm gonna get mine. I've been through shit and still stand tall. I will fucking destroy you all. I'm a fucking devil from hell. I'm devil from hell. I'm devil from hell. I'm motherfucking devil from hell.
Okay, and now back to your regularly scheduled programming.
Guitar solo. That's not bad. All right. Well, I'll be fair. I'll give credit where it's due. That solo was not what we would call a shreddy or impressive solo, but that solo fit the song very well, and it's very common that a lot of bands will completely kill the flow of the song with the solo they choose to write over top of it. And that's because so many people are so focused on showing off or having something flashy that they completely lose the melody and everything that is with the song that's holding it together. It's like that solo just comes in there and just tears everything apart that you just did. So I will say that solo was actually very fitting for the song. So at minimum, I give props to your guitar player.
To set this motherfucking world on fire. I'm a fucking devil.
I like the guitar riff. It's bouncy.
I'm devil from hell. I'm devil from hell. I'm motherfucking devil from hell. I'm fucking devil from hell. I'm devil from hell. I'm devil from hell. I'm motherfucking devil from hell.
Okay, we got a couple things to talk about there. So obviously, I think that you guys know that this song sucks. So we're just gonna go with that. It's cringy. It's terrible, and almost everything wrong with it, Mr. Spencer, is your fault. Because everything wrong with this song is you. Vocally, I mean, your vocal style, I don't dig it. I hate it, honestly. The vocal style is just, it's overdone in some kind of like poor imitation of like that early Manson shit, where he was more of like grunting his words and talking rather than actually doing vocals. It's done and overdone and redone, and it's just, it doesn't fit in very many styles of songs, and you're trying to force it to fit. You're trying to force a circle to go inside of a triangular hole that's a lot smaller, and that's why it doesn't fucking work. So there's that right there. My second part is, who the fuck wrote your lyrics? Because I pray to God it wasn't you. Because I swear to God, a 9-year-old wrote these lyrics.
I'm the fucking devil from hell. I'm.
Devil, seriously? This is your comeback? This is your big move to like show that the first album, that was just a fluke, that it wasn't really what you wanted to do? The more that I look into this, and now that I've heard the song, just confirms one thing in my mind. You're full of shit. You were in currently one of the most successful radio-friendly metal bands there is. You were there. You had all the success you wanted, but you chose to do your own thing, which is fine. I'm sorry, bud. It bombed. And you know what? I'm not saying this as a fact because it's me. I'm just a tiny little YouTube channel with like 80-something subscribers. I mean, I know my shit when it comes to music, but I'm sure there's infinite amount of stuff about the music industry and touring and, actually doing the shit that Five Finger Death Punch did that you could, school me on. And I can say that without a doubt because I've never toured. But what I do know is I have ears. And this is just awful. There's nothing redeeming about it except your guitar player. If it wasn't for your guitar player doing so well with writing those little solo parts over top of everything to make it interesting, to give me something to enjoy, I probably wouldn't have made it through the song. And that's just the honest to God fact. So it's going to take me a lot to ever want to do or ever want to even listen to another song of yours, much less ever do a reaction to it. And honestly, I know there's going to be people in the comments that are mad at me, and because there was on the last one, there were people that were pissed off that I insulted the man. There was a dude that left me a 2-page comment with no punctuation, no commas, no periods, apostrophes, whatever the fuck you want to call them. I was homeschooled. I don't know what they're called, but there was nothing there to help me figure out what the fuck that idiot was trying to tell me. Left a 2-page comment because I said the last song sucked. So I know there's probably going to be some more people like that. But here's the thing. This is one guy's opinion, sure, and I'm not saying that I know everything, but if you seriously try to defend this to me, if this is your defense, that Jeremy Spencer's side project has some hope, I cannot take you seriously. Point blank, period, whatever. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I know this was one of my more angry videos, but I'm tired of own up, man the fuck up, and just admit that you put out shit that people didn't like. But, okay, I gotta bring it down a little bit. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment, let me know what you thought. If you got any suggestions that aren't fucking awful, go ahead and leave them down below as well, especially if it's a local band from your town. Let me know. I'd love to do the local guys. Thank you for watching.